Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Tom Ansell. He is a super lightweight and he has had 12 fights so far with 10 wins, 2 defeats. And his next fight is at York Hall, Bethnal Green on the against Denis Shidakayev for the Southern Area title on the 18th of March.
Yeah, looking to get that title. I know Dennis really well. I had him as one of my main sparring partners for my English title eliminator. So yeah, we know each other, we respect each other, but he's in my way at the end of the day. I'm going to look to take the belt off him and knock him out.
Is this the main event?
I believe it is, but I think there might be a couple of title fights on the night.
Oh yeah, because there's a super bantamweight one as well, or bantam.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think that's Ryan Walker and Peter Myra. I think Peter Myra is Mira, so I don't know if that's how you say his name.
Yeah,
But he's with my old coach, Mark Masso. So yeah, no, so it should be a good fight for Ryan and Peter.
that's a rematch.
Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, I think Ryan took the first one, didn't he?
He did. I think he won by what? 97-94, I think
Oh yeah, it's quite close then. Quite close.
it was. So, did you watch Dennis's last fight against Idris Hill?
I've seen little snippets of it, yeah. But I saw that he knocked him out with a left hook. But I thought ID was winning the fight, to be honest, before. I thought he's boxing quite nice, but then obviously got caught with that left hook.
Yeah, and as I think you're not signed with Goodwin, are you anymore?
No, I'm now with Tony Pill, London Boxing Management. So Tony's my trainer, and I just felt like I needed a bit of a change because a couple of things happened. And also, I need someone who's in my career day in, day out. And there's no better guy than Tony, someone that I trust and that makes things happen. Like all the boxers signed to him, he's making things happen. Like you got Harry Armstrong is fighting on Sky this weekend. Tyce's having title fights. Frankie's coming back. He's in his first six rounder.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great play, great
And
management.
he's helped you get this opportunity.
100%, 100%. I don't think my career would be the same if I was with someone else, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony, like I said, he's not just my coach, he's one of my best mates as well. We talk about everything. And I trust him to make me be successful on the 18th of March.
What what went wrong with because you were meant to fight Dennis in November. What made it fall through?
So apparently Dennis was ill.
Oh,
Um, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if he had an injury or what really, but everything happens for a reason. Obviously, I was quite annoyed that that happened. But it's given me more time to prepare, more sparring. Um,
longer camp.
yeah, longer camp. But I think it's quite. Although I haven't stopped training, I think it's quite important to um, change the tempo of camp. So obviously with the fight being cancelled 3 weeks out or 2 weeks out, whatever it was quite a long, grueling camp. So I had a couple of weeks off, still running, still ticking over, but I wasn't being as intense as what I would be in this camp. And to be honest, the sparring partners that I've got for this camp, Dennis needs to turn up because the sparring partners are non-stop and I'm going to be ready.
Oh, so were you already how? So you spar? How often do you spar?
We're sparring once, twice a week at the moment, and then with different sparring partners. So it's good. Like the other week, had I was in with two or three different sparring partners for my rounds. So yeah, it's good. I'm getting like Dennis is either aggressive or on the back foot, and I'm sparring those sort of guys.
So what went, because of course, unfortunately, you have suffered the two defeats, and I was wondering how hard is it to come back from the defeats?
Yeah, I think for the first one, it was quite hard because I was on one of the biggest shows, but my head wasn't in it. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a lot of things going on. And for Sanj, I don't think it was hard to come back from that defeat. I was gutted, obviously, but it was such a war, and
It was a
it
great
was,
fight.
yeah, it was a 50-50 fight. So it could have went either way. Unfortunately for me, Sanj came out on top, but where, like we've always said, when he gets English title, then I'll be there ready to fight him.
So in the future, could we see a rematch with you two?
I hope so. I hope so because, like I said, the first fight was such a good fight, and we both got our battle wounds from there. I think he broke his hand or fractured his hand. I got a nice cut above my eye. Like it was just it was what most fighters dream of being a part of, and every round was quite close. And I believe if that was a 12 round fight, then it could have went the other way. To be honest.
Yes. And so he's fighting Mikey Saki the week before you. So
Yeah.
what was is that like it? Is that for the English title, or is that another eliminator?
That's an final eliminator. That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. Marky Saki's a very, very good fighter. I've sparred him before. We used to have the same S&C coach. I know Mikey well. Um, yeah, I can't really call that fight, to be honest. It's good. It's going to be a tough fight for both boys. But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there to fight the winner after they get the English.
So who's the English champion at the minute?
Lucas Ballingal.
Oh yeah, Lucas. Yeah, because he beat
Who's actually
Boy Jones.
Yeah, that's it. He's actually fighting on the 24th of March, but he hasn't got an opponent yet. So it'll be interesting to see who he fights.
It would be. So are you? So is your aim by the? I know you're not looking past Dennis, but is your aim this year to be fighting like on the TV?
I fought on the TV before. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's really fight on TV. I'd say it's being the most challenging and exciting fights that I can be on, which will give my career that boost. So whether it's title fights, whether it's going against a TV fighter as such, like I don't really care to be honest. I'm just here for fight. Here to fight. I'm here to win. I'm enjoying fighting, and everyone knows what I'm entertaining. But I'm going to bring the war.
Yes. So against so for your upcoming fight, for anyone who wants to come and like support you that night, how much are the tickets?
So standard tickets are £50, and ringside tickets are 65. You can get tickets off the link in my Instagram, which is Tom Ansell 9, or you can just message me directly, and we'll sort something out.
Yeah, make sure you contact Tom for tickets.
Cheers, man. I appreciate that.
Are you at the gym now? Like, are you going to be training in a bit?
So I've already trained today. I'm actually at my work, Elite Fitness Academy in Hitchin, where I'm actually in the charity room at the moment, where we work with kids with behavioural difficulties, and we teach them boxing in a way to transfer their emotions and help talk to guys if they need to.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah,
is that
really
what
good.
you've got later?
No, so I'm just running a adults boxing class later, just showing technique, pad work. No sparring or anything. It's mainly fitness, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Fair
So
enough.
that's for That's for the Tom Ansell Boxing Academy. And then we're starting up some kids' classes soon on the 27th of February.
Yes. And for your fight, how are you feeling going into it, knowing you've sparred him? Are you taking anything from sparring him? Like,
I think there's some characteristics that I'm going to look out for. But to be honest, I think he needs to worry about me more than I need to worry about him. I respect him, and he's a brilliant fighter, and obviously he's a champ, but he's in my way, and I don't think you can take much from sparring. To be honest, sparring on a Wednesday afternoon on a cold winter's day isn't exactly ideal, and getting yourself up in the same mentality for a fight. For sparring, I look to practice things. If he wants to take stuff out of sparring me, then he can. I don't really care, to be honest. But we'll see.
do
If
you
he,
feel like you've got to knock him out?
I don't know. It's on a good win show, maybe. I don't know. But I'll just let my boxing do the talking. If I knock him out, I knock him out. But I don't want to give any reasons for me to lose. So I'm gonna outbox him. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna beat him up. See what happens, eh?
Yes. What fight do you think you've performed your best in so far?
My best in, probably. I know it's quite difficult to say, but I'd say probably the Sanj fight. Even though I knocked out Darren Townley didn't knock it, I stopped him in the first round. Like, I don't think you can take much from that. Yeah, I
That's
performed
a
well,
good
but I think
win, though.
yeah, 100% it's a good win. But no disrespect to Darren, but he was always on the hit list. He was always wanted to fight him, and I always knew that I was going to win and I was going to stop him. Um, but for the Sanj fight, I think mentally coming through 10 rounds um, and keeping the tempo up over 10 rounds was massive for me. And yeah, I think that was great. To be honest, but yeah, I wouldn't personally. I'm quite hard on myself. I wouldn't say that I performed to the best of my ability yet, to be honest. But we'll see that on the 18th of March.
Yes. And so you think you could beat him any type of way by knockout? You can box his head off. Do you think you could win like any sort of way?
I believe so. Yeah. My team believe that as well, and my fans believe that. I'm going to carry that mentality in. Obviously, it's going to be a tough fight. I'm not underestimating Dennis at all. Like, that's why I'm training hard every day for him.
Because he is
But
undefeated, isn't he?
yeah, he's undefeated. I believe I haven't really looked at his record. I don't really care about his record. At
Do
the end
you
of the day,
when
it's me
when
versus him, isn't it?
yeah, when you like find out who you're fighting, do you study them yourselves or do you get like your coach to study them?
Nah, I let my coach do that. My coach Tony is a brilliant tactician, and I trust whatever he says,
Is this
and
your first
I'll do
fight with
whatever he
him?
says. No, it's not. I've been with Tony since my fourth fight.
Oh, because I thought you said you changed.
Yeah, I changed from Mark Masso after my third fight.
Oh, sorry, I got confused because I thought, oh, were you managed with Tony as well?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I got a bit confused.
that's all right. Don't worry.
'Cause-
Yeah, so
yeah,
Tony's my coach down at Pug London, where we have fighters such as Tyson Gallagher, Frankie Story, Harry Armstrong, Derek Chisora,
do
people
you
like
think
that. Really,
do you think Harry's gonna win his fight this weekend?
yeah. Harry's an unbelievable talent. He's one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life, and he's an absolute the speed of the man is a joke.
He deserves the opportunity.
Yeah, 100%.
Are
And
you
I think
going to
he'll.
his fight?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm going, and I honestly think he'll be victorious. I think that guy's a special heavyweight. He's got power in both hands. He's got speed in both hands, and for someone who's 6'6" or whatever, and built like him, the speed he moves with is a joke.
What's that cap you're wearing? Is that Harry's?
Yeah, that's a Harry Armstrong. He'll love that. I look like his fanboy at the moment. But no, we support the boys in the gym, and like we got the Fail twins as well. We all support each other. We all
Oh,
go
I
along to each
think
other's fights.
I'm not sure which one of the twins, but one of them are fighting at York Hall, not this week, but next week.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, on the 11th. No, when
No,
is it? Yeah,
17th, I
the
think.
17th on Frank Warren show. And like, I'm sure them two boys are special as well. They are an unbelievable talent, and I love their training and their coach as well, Luke. Yeah, they're something special, and they're 100% going to go all the way.
Yes. And so do you see Chisora in the gym a lot?
Yeah, sometimes we see him. We haven't seen him recently after his Fury fight. But yeah, we see him a lot, and he's one of the hardest guys I see training for his age and how many fights he's had. Like the intensity he keeps in his fight, in his training program is commendable.
Yeah. And who do you think Chisora should fight next?
I think he should. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Andy Ruiz, to be honest. Um, and I think who Joe Joyce is fighting as well. I think
Yeah.
that'd be a good fight. That is it. Zhang, is it?
Zhang, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight. But I think for Del Boy at the moment, he's looking for paydays. So whoever's going to pay the most, I think he'll fight.
He never turns down a fight.
Yeah, 100%. He's always in a war. He'll always put 110% in whatever happens.
Yeah. And it does he takes a defeat and then he jumps into another massive fight. He doesn't, you know.
Yeah, I think that's just because his fights are always exciting. He's always like he's known as War Chisora. He's always looking to bring that in, isn't he? So, like I said, whatever fight he's in is going to be exciting.
It will be indeed. And you're always in a good fight as well.
Yeah, I look to bring the same as Delboy. I look to bring war and pain on whoever's in front of me. So they best be ready. To be honest,
What would winning the Southern Area title mean to you?
that for me is me and Tony have always said that is always my world title fight. From coming from unlicensed boxing and putting literally 110% in every day in day out, discipline. That like that would mean so much to me and my team.
Yes. And it'd be great to see you win it, mate.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
So training's going good, is it?
Yeah, training's going really well. Yeah, sparring's going well, training's going well. Um, yeah, just everything is going as best as it could at the moment. So yeah, we'll see in a couple of weeks when the diet kicks in. But I haven't actually got that much to lose. But yeah,
The
I
pressure's
feel.
more on him.
Oh yeah, 100% the pressure's on him. He's a champ. He should beat me. He's undefeated. But like I
You
said,
don't care about fighting undefeated. You want to take his own.
yeah, 100%. And like I said, I don't care about fighting undefeated. Um, like I said, the pressure's on him. So yeah, let that happen. I don't care. I'm gonna come and take that belt off him.
So yeah, you will. And Oh, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, do you think when you took your first defeat, do you think these defeats have made you stronger as a fighter?
No, not necessarily the first one, because that was my fault um, for taking a fight when I was in a rubbish mindset.
Did you
And
enjoy the build up, like fighting on Matchroom?
um, to be honest, no, not really. I wasn't really in the mindset for it. It was just another fight. I trained hard and everything, but I used boxing to take my mind off what was going on in everyday life then. But the second defeat, yeah, 100%. I've learned so much um, about myself and about how I should pace a 10 round fight, because Dennis hasn't been in a 10 round fight yet. Yeah, he hasn't been 10 rounds. If I take him to the deep waters there and take him to the trenches there, how's he gonna
He's
react?
only done 6 rounds, I think. Well, like
Exactly.
fully.
Exactly. So when I take him to deep water and take him into the trenches, if
So
we
when
get
you
there,
take
then
if you when you take him into the later round, you think he'll play into your hands?
100%, 150%. I don't think he's got the mentality for for me to take him there and to get past there.
Mm-hmm. And before I let you go, Tom, do you want to shout out anyone, sponsors, manager, trainer, just anyone?
Yeah, I want to say a massive shout out to my team, which is Tony Pill. We've got Reese Cooper as well, who's my S&C coach, who I brought in for this fight. Paul O'Neill, my nutritionist. Um, Phil Parker, my physio as well. But my sponsors, there's a lot for me to remember. But if I could send you a list of them on to put on the YouTube little bio bit, that would be brilliant.
Yeah,
Also,
I
a
will.
massive shout out to Gail Caddick and Light Corporation. And also, we got Peckers, which is opening up in Hitchin, which is a brand new sponsor of mine. You'll see them all over my Instagram page. So, yeah, let's go and smash it. If people want to buy tickets, we said already, they're on my Instagram bio, my Instagram link. If you want tickets, message me directly or go on the link. And also, I just want to give a massive shout out to Letchworth Rugby Club, who I coach, help coach. We're 32 games unbeaten, and they'll be up there in massive support of me on the 18th of March at your call.
Yes. And thank you for your time, Tom, and the new.
Thank you very much, Sam. You've been brilliant for your age. You are very knowledgeable, and I know you're going to go far with this YouTube channel.
Thank you, Tom. I'll get you back on with that Southern Area title, yeah?
Cheers. Thank you very much, mate. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Cheers, mate.